In this video we're going to start to add some details to our crate, but first of all we're going to create a fake ambient occlusion pass in Photoshop. And to do this we're going to use our layer styles. So we'll click on the layer which has our two vertical planks with the edges cut off. Double click on it there. And we're going to use an inner glow there. You can see that's added that there with the yellow. Highlight it so we can change the options. Now we want to change the blend mode to normal. We want to change our color to quite a dark brown. If we use black, the color will be far too cold, so we want one that matches the color in the image. So we'll use something around there. Press OK. Our size, I think the size we need to be about 15 pixels for the size. And if you look, this shading is far too smooth and you want it to pick up some of the grain of the wood underneath. And to do that we're going to increase our noise. We'll increase that to, we're just going to increase it to 10%. We'll switch our anti-aliasing on, and we'll switch our contour to this soft S shape. Press OK. In fact, before we press OK, we'll create a new style called Ambient, which is going to include the layer effects, and we'll press OK and OK there. And this layer style we're going to apply to the other parts of the image, the other wooden planks. Now this one doesn't have the corners cut from it, so when we add the layer style to it, if I just hide that there, if I go to styles, it always puts it at the bottom. When you add a new style, it always puts it to the end. There's ambient, so we click on ambient, bring our layers back, and you can see it's not done the diagonals there because it goes straight across to the end. So what we want to do is we want to cut the corners off from here as well. With that layer highlighted, we'll then press Ctrl, and inside the square of the layer above that we want to cut from, and it selects everything that is in that layer, and then we can press delete, and as I press delete you will see the shading appear on the diagonals there. So we've got our fake occlusion pass there on the frame, and we need to add that also to the other parts of this group. So we'll highlight the wood there, go to styles, click on that one, click on layers, we'll click on that one, press Ctrl and click on the other two above, press styles and ambient, and it will do all of them for you. So now all our layers have got that layer effect selected on them. Now we're going to add a screw head. Now all I did with this was I went to Google image search and typed in screw head, and I got this image here. And what we want to do to cut out this screw head is we click on, hold on our marquee tool and go to elliptical marquee. And if we press Alt then go to the center and then click and drag. We'll drag a marquee out from the center, and we just want to get it roughly inside the circle there. There we are. And press Ctrl C and go to our crate, press Ctrl V, and we'll move that up to the top. Now that's much too big, obviously, so we'll go to Edit Transform Scale to scale it both ways, and we'll scale it down to 5%. There we are. I'm going to move that into position there. Now again, it looks too neat, so to add a bit of shading and a bit of grunginess to this, we're going to add the layer style that we created before. Similar one onto the screw, only we're going to make it an outer glow. So we'll double click on the screw there. We'll go to outer glow. And you can see there, it's yellow. I'll just change it to red so you can see it a bit clearer. There. So we're going to change that to normal. We're going to change to a dark brown. There. Okay. The size is almost right, but we want to make it a little bit deeper, so I'll make it about 10. And again, we want to put in an extra layer of noise on top, so we'll change that to 10 as well. And we'll change to our S shape for the contour. Press OK. And there's our screw with a shadow on it. If you want to create more of these, it's quite simple. We just click and drag onto the new layer, and it'll create another one. We can put that into position. Click and drag another one. We've got snap on here, so it's causing a few problems. So we'll switch snap off. We've got more control now. Click and drag onto new layer and create a new one. On the next video, we're going to be creating some more layers of grunge. So before you watch that video, just go around the crate and put the screws on each corner like I've done on this corner here, and I'll see you on the next video.